What's up, everybody, and welcome to the House Show Podcast. We are coming to you live from Meridian, Mississippi, out here at the Community College for Eaglemania. I, of course, am Corey, and joined by always...
This is Joe. We're here with Pro Wrestling Ego on a little bit of a road trip this time, checking out Eaglemania in Meridian. Doing a special benefit show for the Surgical Technology program at Meridian Community College.
We're looking forward to it tonight. Lots of good people on the card, and we're actually starting out tonight with the match between Riot versus Wes Warren. Really good attendance here tonight. Lots of people out here for this benefit, and we thank them very much for being a part of this. We're going to give you all the news that's fit to print as they get into the ring. As always, if you want to find Pro Wrestling Ego, you can find them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Pro Wrestling Ego. If you're on Twitter, go ahead and use the hashtag Pro Wrestling Ego or hashtag Pride of the South. If you want to find us, you can always find us at House Show Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Twitter, you can find me at House Show _Corey.
And you can pay attention to the nonsense that I spew at House Show _Joe.
A lot of people do, Joe. You know,
apparently.
We're thankful we've got...
I say things I may not mean.
You often say that.
From Greenwood, Mississippi, standing 5 feet inches tall, weighing 2 pounds.
Weighing 2 pounds.
2 pounds. He's
That's
a lightweight. Wes Warren is a lightweight.
I don't think that's actually true.
We know Wes.
I think
Wes has been around for quite a bit.
I think there's more pounds than
I think there is. Unfortunately, the microphone just keeps cutting out over here, but that's all right. It'll be okay.
But here he is, the man himself, Wes Warren, ready to take on Riot.
One half of the Cavemen, his partner Alex Graves, will be in competition later on tonight. We haven't seen Riot in a while. We're glad to have him back.
Wes getting that crowd pumped up.
As he always does.
Coming in with high energy tonight. Here he comes, making his slide into the ring. Let's hope this goes well.
There
and
we
it
go.
does. Nice.
How about that, kids?
That is a nice entrance right there.
Good for him. That's why I say good for him. Wes can almost touch the ceiling. If he gets on that top rope, there's going to be some interesting things happening.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice froggy elbow later on tonight.
Ray's going to have to go out rather than up.
Please let that happen.
The audience a little bit
I
quiet.
want nothing more than to catch that on video and to be able
You
to
and me
announce
both.
that
There we go. Now they're getting back into it. Here we go. There's the lockup. The collar and elbow, as it's often called.
moment. How often is that, do you think?
I just heard it earlier today when we were watching the greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh. Is this the greatest Eaglemania, do you think?
This is the greatest Eaglemania out
I mean, of
here
all
in
of the
Meridian.
Eaglemanias that I'm aware of, this seems to be the greatest that
I
I
agree with
know.
I agree with that.
It's more my opinion.
Wes Warren was in control, now on the receiving end of some arm wrenching from Riot.
I think you always have to be wary of getting into the ring with a masked man when there's X's where his mouth should be.
You know what? I think you're right. There we go. Quick reversal. Wes ducks, goes for the low kick. High elbow to the side. Beautiful standing kick.
And Riot takes a few minutes.
Yeah, you got to take powder sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes you just got to collect the thoughts, reconstruct the cobwebs inside your head, and get back in the ring.
Wes going on to the outside to meet him. Riot not necessarily paying attention. Tries to get the legs, sweeps right onto
Paying
the outside of the
attention
apron.
enough. You can't turn your back on somebody like
Can I
that.
say something real quick?
Chuck, go ahead.
Here's Chuck.
I know I retired in February,
You did. That's absolutely true.
but I haven't been retired long enough for him to steal my drop kick.
That's true.
I'm going to kick his ass.
Well, I mean, you may need to do that.
Yep.
You do what you got to do, Chuck.
Chuck has a vendetta, and usually those are handled
But really,
outside
what's
of the
the
ring.
statute of limitations on something like that? Just nobody ever does a drop kick again? Like, what's...
It's vague. There's a 2 count.
Locked up on the chin there. Taking a minute to think about what he wants to do next here. Throwing some more knees into the midsection, softening him up.
Knocking the wind out of him. Wes is off the ropes. Clothesline right there in the middle. Now, while we haven't seen Riot in a while, he looks like he hasn't missed a beat. Still as calculating as he's ever been. Wes getting a little distance. Breathing hard over there in the corner. Sent off. Riot comes in. Flips around and working that lower back.
I mean, it may be that I'm used to watching Riot in tag team action, and he's always really tight with the tagging out and working the tag team situation. But he's really looking solid in the ring right here. He's giving Wes Warren all he can handle right now.
Absolutely.
But we've always known Wes to that he takes a beating, but he doesn't stay down for long.
It's true.
The longer this match goes, he's got the conditioning where he's really going to have a chance to come back here.
2 count. Isn't that our favorite ref in there, Joe?
Is that, though?
It looks like it's Bama. Rear chin lock with that knee pressed right between the shoulder blades. Wes calling for some energy from the audience.
This audience ready to give it to him. Nice big full crowd out here at Eaglemania.
Glad to see people supporting this community college. Wes over the top rope. Hard shoulder right into the rib cage. Up and over. High knee to the chin. Wes measuring him out. Off the ring again. Oh, met with a big boot to the chest.
He left just a little bit too much time in between those times off the ropes. Left Riot a chance to collect his thoughts and put the boot to the chest.
Yeah. And right back to working him over.
Shoving that knee into the spine there, locking him up on the chin.
Yep. Wes trying to get that energy back, trying to get his wind back. Hard elbow. Oh, here goes. Big slam. Trying to go into that elevated line tamer. Oh, Wes trying to get to the rope. And he gets it. Riot doesn't seem to be able to believe that. And cutting off the wind there.
That's one way to respond.
Absolutely.
Just step on someone's windpipe.
It works.
Apparently. Like we've said before, Wes Warren is one of those guys who takes a beating and just keeps on coming.
Yep.
Riot really seems to be taking his time here. I mean, it's probably would behoove him to have a sense of urgency at this point.
I would
the
tend to
longer
agree.
Wes hangs around, the more chance that he's going to get a second wind.
And even if he doesn't get that second wind, Wes has the ability to really take those quick pins and find a way to get a quick roll-up and the win.
We've seen that over the past couple of events.
Yep, absolutely.
He'll take the beating, quick win, and has the W and is on the way home before you know what's going on.
Wes up to the top rope. Riot says not today. Drops him back down.
Up into a fireman's carry.
Wes battling back.
Throwing those elbows in there.
Off the back of Riot. Wes a bit dazed himself. Off the side. Beautiful cross body. Another axe handle to drop him down. Wes encouraging Riot to come on.
It's good to be encouraging like that.
Wes trying for that fisherman's. Not working out this time. Nope. Riot's got him up.
Oh.
And a slam right there in the middle.
Well, that'll stop
1,
him momentarily.
2, up at 2.5.
He's able to get that right shoulder up right there at the last second.
Lots of kids out here in attendance
Riot's setting
tonight
him up.
having a good time.
He's calling for it.
Riot goes up. Wes trying to hang on.
From high top, throwing some hands. Gets a high boot to him.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where that second wind starts coming in.
Absolutely.
Riot's got to do something to slow him down a bit. Threw a hand in there.
Keeps Riot there in the corner. Wes going up to the second. Nope. And back. Beautiful modified suplex. Both men down, gasping for air.
Putting out the count. That little extra boost that Wes Warren got, that may have been all that he had left right there.
It's possible. Let's hope. Nope. Wes is the first to stir.
Let's hope he's not stirring dust.
We're not supposed to bring up that name if he's not here. We have to pay royalties otherwise.
Not the whole name. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Wes somehow still finding the energy and the air to go toe-to-toe with Riot. Riot backs him into the corner. Pops him up onto the top rope. Oh, big fist. Wet slap of a chop.
Hooking him up.
Wes still trying to battle back.
Throwing some hands into the midsection.
Just a shove off right there.
Gives him the toss. Wes Warren is getting up to the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes.
Wes off. Crossbody.
Nice.
1, 2, and 3.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Wes Warren scores the victory over Riot.
Nicely done out here in Meridian, Mississippi. Another hard-fought battle by Wes Warren. Another win by the man.
Quality victory over someone like Riot. Definitely Riot took everything that it took everything Wes Warren had to pull out this victory.
Yep.
Riot pulling the hood over his head in shame as he trots back to the back.
Not that you could really tell what his face looked like to begin with, but I guess it's the symbolism of it as such.
I think it's handy to come prepared with your own hood of shame.
I mean, you do.
I mean, that just makes sense. That's just logic.
It's in your rider.
Must have hood of shame.
Must have hood of shame. And brown
There
M&Ms.
is Wes Warren celebrating his victory with the crowd here at Meridian. The first victory of the night at Eaglemania here with Pro Wrestling Eagle. Wes Warren over Riot.
That sound you hear is Joe opening his Arizona Strawberry Lemonade. Tonight's podcast brought to you by Arizona Lemonade.
It's not brought to you by Arizona Lemonade.
Brought to you by
I brought
Arizona
an
Strawberry
Arizona
Lemonade
to tonight's procedure.
The House Show podcast, thankful to be sponsored by Arizona. Maker of fine products like green tea.
We are not sponsored by them.
RX. I'm sorry?
That's not the way this works. They're not sponsoring us. We paid for these at a store.
So that's not how sponsorship.
No, it is not how a sponsorship works.
So I've been giving JD Jenkins like $5.
Why have you been paying him?
He says he needs to eat.
Well, I suppose.
All right.
He does.
He does.
Those
big boy.
Those Pop-Tarts aren't cheap.
Ever.
Now it's time for our second match of the evening.
Woo!
Introducing first, from the Stir Ship, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 285 pounds, he is
sad days here, folks. Our dear Curtis McMullen is no more, and replacing him, he's been brainwashed by Stardust and is now being referred to as Ursa Major, the Big Bear. And honestly, Curtis is a large man, so the moniker fits him well. But we've sponsored Curtis in the past, along with J.D. Jenkins, and it's we haven't heard from Curtis in a long time. And now we have Ursa Major in front of us. Hopefully we get Curtis back sometime soon, but I don't know exactly what Stardust has done to him, but it seems to be sticking pretty well. You know that fur's got to be hot.
It does. It does.
And there's not a lot of ventilation.
I mean, that's not a real fur, is it?
You go ask him.
I do not intend to ask him.
All right, then. We're going to have to see that remain unanswered.
We can send Dash.
I miss you, Shaky. Miss you every day.
From Madison, Mississippi, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing 185 pounds, he is Alex Graves.
The other half of the Cavemen, Alex Graves, making his way out to the ring. And this is another one of those Davy and Goliath type scenarios where I cannot see Alex pulling it out, but if anybody can, it would be him. Alex getting the crowd hype.
Alex Graves always comes in with a lot of high energy.
Yes, sir.
He and Wes both, as the Cavemen, are just one of those high energy type tag teams. But Graves comes in as a little bit more of the high flyer of the two.
Alex, you need to step away, buddy.
This is quite a separation of styles here, a clash of styles here tonight.
Yeah, Curtis, better known as Ursa Major now, is much
I don't
more
know about better.
Well,
Now
for better
known.
or worse, now
known.
known as Ursa Major. More of the ground and pound style is a heavy, and Alex Graves quite often will take to the top rope. So we're just going to have to wait and see what Alex is able to do here tonight. Ursa Major also showing off some new ring gear there. Alex starting off the night in this match really quick. High blows to the head. Nicely done, and he's out to the outside.
Alex needs to not give him a chance to recover there.
Ooh,
oh,
high knee to the face. Good
stay on top of him, Alex.
Alex looks like he's ready to fly again. Oh, and a big fist from the Ursa Major. Just look at those eyes, Joe. There's nothing going on there.
That is not the same man that we have known.
Just pure rage behind those eyes now. Furrowed brow, never leaving.
Oh, right into the ring
Alex
post.
right into the post.
Our ref with a reminder.
Oh, big slap to the chest. Oh, I'm sure you guys can hear that on the recording. Not necessarily sure you're going to be able to see it, but trust me.
Right over at the edge of frame there, way over on the left.
They're back in now. At least Alex is. I'm not going to keep calling him Ursa Major. Curtis is back in the ring.
Ursa Major with a right hand right across the jaw. You're not going to call him his name. I'm going to call it. As long as he is
grip on that rib cage, just throw him across the ring like a rag doll.
As long as he is with Stardust, he is Ursa Major.
Fine.
He is from the Stirship now.
Yes, he is.
Does he get mail there now? Or is it...
Well, I'm wondering if the puppet is here, where is the puppet master? Is Stardust somewhere in the back?
I don't know. He's demonstrated over the past number of weeks that he's more than willing to send Ursa Major out to other places
doing his
without
dirty
him.
work.
Absolutely. I know that he's in preparation for a tag team match.
That's right. At the next event.
At May 19th.
Path to Pride 5.
Back at the Hideaway in Jackson.
Ursa Major and Stardust going against Orion Taylor and Priest. This should be an amazing match for many different reasons.
And I talk about another clash of styles right there.
Yep. Curtis in full control right now of this match. Alex still trying to get some coverage, a little bit of distance.
It's not as easy as you think it would be to drain all of the energy out of Alex Graves. That's a deep well of energy. Another one of those young men that may not know exactly when he should quit.
Applying that pressure.
Knee to the
back, middle of the back.
Gripping his.
Oh, goodness.
Ref, get in there. You can't let that go on.
You know, where once there was a happy and jovial guy, there is now nothing but anger in those eyes of Ursa Major. Just systematically dissecting Alex Graves right in the middle of the ring. Working on that left arm, right at the shoulder.
Alex Graves just about to reach the rope there, so he reset, pulled him closer to the center of the ring, and went right back to work.
Yep, absolutely. Alex calling for a little bit of energy. Alex gets a 2 count, but just about gets sent outside of the ring. Curtis right on him. Shin check.
I think he's got one.
Oh, and another. Those long legs of Alex Graves coming in handy. Alex going up top. Cross body. Out at 1, maybe 1.5. Big scoop and deposit.
Just plants him flat to the center of the ring.
Ursa Major taking his time. Oh, another slam right there. 1, 2, and 3. Well, he can go back to the stir ship with a win.
Here's your winner, Ursa Major.
I said it before, Shaky, we miss you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, but in the meantime, Ursa Major gets a win over Alex Graves. A big paw up in the air. Oof.
And one for good measure. Ursa Major's on his way out of the ring now.
An imposing force in and out of the ring.
Ursa Major continuing to grow in this new character and this new personality, this new being that's behind behind those eyes of Curtis McMullen.
Yep. Alex, you did a hell of a job, brother, but it just wasn't your day today. Look at those welts all along the side and back of him. Ugh. Good job, buddy. Once again, if you're on the internet, you can find Pro Wrestling Ego at all your social media purveyors, be it Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, at Pro Wrestling Ego.
Do they have a MySpace?
I mean, MySpace is still working, right?
I don't know. Does the internet ever go away?
No, God, no. I wish sometimes it did.
I'm relieved that I did not grow up during this era. The amount of nonsense that I would have put on any amount of social media.
The pure shenanigans that would be on there. Well, now look at this, Joe. Our dear, beloved owner and purveyor.
Some sort of rambling lunatic has made his way into the ring.
Andrews has decided to step in as a referee. You know, there's nothing that madman can't do.
Standing 6'1", weighing 230 pounds, Barry Wolf.
Ah, Barry Wolf. I like that guy. He doesn't like us, but you know what? That's okay.
I just don't think he likes much of anybody.
That's
that
possible.
Doesn't mean I don't like him.
Sure.
I mean, let's be honest. Have you met us?
Yeah, as my grandfather used to say, I love you, but that doesn't mean I got to like you.
That's true. Wise man.
Yeah, yes, he was. Barry strutting down. We haven't seen Barry around Pro Wrestling Ego for a little while. Good to see him back in
I
action.
think the last time we saw him was when the faction, The Experience, was working against the Young Blood.
Yeah, possibly so. Barry working that full beard.
Barry Wolf is definitely an experienced wrestler. He is a confident wrestler, comes to the ring, takes his time.
Yep.
He is not in any hurry. He knows exactly what he needs to do to take apart an opponent, and he is ready to do it.
The thing about Barry is he never looks happy to be anywhere, but he's all about the business.
It's hard to be excited about where you are when no matter where you are Barry Wolf.
That's profound.
That's true.
My God, you need to write some Hallmark cards.
The kind of cards that nobody ever buys. Yeah. But usually people laugh at in the store. But.
Right, they'll open it at least once.
And here comes
Braxton Hunter. We've seen Braxton a few times. Guy's got a lot of energy. He's going to need it going up against Barry Wolf. I like that gear. That's a good looking ensemble.
God bless you.
Why don't you wear stuff like that, Joe?
I do, just not here.
Touche.
Context is everything.
And I'll be talking to your wife about this later tonight.
Hey, you know.
Jay, checking for some foreign objects.
Checking it twice.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. There we go. Tell you just when you think you know a guy. Did he check Barry?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
I mean, technically he checked him in the dark, so.
There we go.
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure exactly why that happened.
Right. All right, here we go.
While Braxton was making his entrance.
The men circling each other. And Barry is on the outside. Got to stretch it out.
You got to stretch it out. Yep. You do not want to pull anything.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Braxton should be doing the same thing, honestly. Barry commanding the respect.
This is how it works. This is how it works. When you've done enough work in the ring, you know. It's all about creating the pace that you want to go at. And so if you feel like that guy is moving quicker than you are, you slow him down.
Joe, how many times have you been in the ring?
All of the times.
All of the times?
Yeah.
Can you name some?
There was a Thursday.
Okay. That's all I'm going to get, huh?
Other days.
Days that ended Y?
Yes.
Oh, I remember those well.
All of the days that end in Y.
All right, Barry's got him in control right now. Push him over to the side. And Braxton Hunter in control.
More importantly, you think you're going to argue with me on that point? You think that that's not true?
That you've been in the
that,
ring?
No, that you got to slow the pace down
listen,
to where the pace you want to go. You're going to say that I'm wrong?
Your ring psychology is sound. It sounded as if it was coming from a wealth of experience. Yeah, exactly. Barry having a conversation with our referee, Jay Andrews, and the audience. And another breather.
Can't let the crowd get into your head in a situation like this. He's not here to make the crowd happy. He's here to work this match, to work this man, to work this ring.
Jay trying to keep some decorum in here. Staying on top of the count.
He's doing a bang-up job at that, isn't he?
How dare you, sir?
Listen to the crowd. You think the ref's in control of what's happening right now?
No, when Barry's in a match, you rarely get control of anything. Audience calling Barry Wolf a coward.
I thought they were chanting for Carol.
I at first thought they were saying chowder, and I got a little hungry. Speaking of, where is Carol?
All I know is there is no Carol in
my. Braxton Sindoff ducks the clothesline, and the other comes up with a modified cross, brings him down. No, 2. Low drop. Barry's on the outside.
Takes the roll all the way to the outside. Does not need any part of that.
Barry begging off. Listen, Barry's got kids. He's got to worry about them.
Meanwhile, all of this is extra energy that Braxton is expending, getting the crowd into it, stomping around the mat, the ring there.
He's young.
But eventually he's going to use it all up.
Barry back to the outside. Braxton's got some energy, no doubt about that. Jay Andrews keeping some distance between the guys. Oh, see, now Braxton got a little anxious there. Got a rope to the throat for his efforts. And that's all the opportunity that Barry Wolf needs.
Barry, don't let Jay tell you what to do, man.
Jay is the referee and the owner of Pro Wrestling Ego. If anybody can tell Barry Wolf what to do, it is Jay Andrews.
Don't let him do it, Barry. You do you, man.
You're such a nihilist. Oh, Braxton Hunter. A little poke to the eye for the effort.
Barry knows what he needs to do to win. Jay's just trying to slow the man down.
I do not agree.
You don't think that
Barry
Jay's
with that high elevation
here
cutting off
Barry
the air. I'm trying to call a match in the ring
you
right now.
Call what you need to call.
And I will.
Call a pizza.
You know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. You want to go have some?
They have chowder?
Oh, God. What is wrong? Chowder pizza?
Oh, my.
Braxton reversing that. Gets Barry into the corner.
It's that knee.
Twisting that. And a neck breaker right there. 1, 2. Yeah, there's no way that was going to stop Barry Wolf.
He's definitely stunned Barry, though. That was a flurry of action he was not ready for.
Oh,
he needs to be more ready for this young man.
Braxton Hunter on his second, his third, his fourth win right now. High knee. Braxton wondering, there he goes. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, so close.
Sometimes that second hit is like the wake-up call. Like
Sure.
That's when, I need to do
right.
something now.
Yep. Oh, by the way. Oh,
Barry
got that
Wolf
chin
dropping
checked.
down, checking on that chin. And that's how you change the pace.
Barry getting Braxton into the corner. Using that boot to cut off the wind. Up and back. Oh my, Jay caught about 3 feet of air there. 1, 2, out of 2. You can never say that Jay Andrews doesn't commit
Jumping
to
Jay
every role.
Andrews over here,
Jumping Jay
referee.
Andrews. You know, we need to make a shirt for that.
Jumping Jay Andrews. Oh, man. I'm all about it.
Oh, just gut check right
Whirls
there.
him around right into the gut.
Braxton says, no, I'm not okay.
That's a
1,
horrible question.
2, out at 2.
Barry getting a little cute with that.
Yeah, Barry
But,
trying to get a little lazy there. There's the 2 again. You know, these young bloods, they got a lot of energy, and I'm not sure that most of these guys are understanding this when they get into the match with them. Barry Wolf repping the Punisher on his left shoulder. Copyright Marvel Entertainment. Nice standing kick.
Crawls his way over.
1, 2,
Oh,
and that old
there
school
it
mentality. A little bit of a foot on the
is
rope.
Ring awareness. You know where you are. You know you can get your foot up on that bottom rope.
And he did.
Gives him enough to catch his breath so when he goes for that second pinfall.
Braxton, quit waiting, buddy. Keep on him.
You're supposed to be impartial when you're calling these matches.
This coming from you?
You are the play-by-play man.
I certainly am. One of us has to be. For instance, Barry's now on the ground. Braxton with that senton right there. 1, 2, nope.
Noob.
You don't have to pop your piece that hard.
I wanted to.
Well, obviously.
I chose to. Because that's how emphatic the kick out was from Barry Wolf.
You know what? Fine. Fine. Braxton up. Really good elevation from this kid. Sending Barry off. Barry reverses it. Oh, right into the corner. That steel rod right into your sternum. Barry just cutting off the wind there. How's the view up there, Bear? There we go. A little boo for the man.
Barry parading Braxton around the ring, showing this crowd what it looks like to get pummeled by Barry Wolf.
That is the picture perfect.
Oh,
Yep. 2 count.
and we're definitely at that point in the match where everybody's a little bit gassed. It's a little bit tough to keep the pressure on, but that's really what somebody needs to do at this point is to keep that pressure on.
Barry just trying to pull that arm out of socket there.
Nobody here is willing to give up that easily. Can't really take your time anymore. You got to put the pressure on, get that pin.
Yep, absolutely. Barry scooping him up.
Power shown by Barry Wolf.
Just drops him on his side. Ouch. Ooh.
Keeps working those ribs.
Oh.
We're going to have a barbecue after.
If he can't breathe, he can't kick out.
We may have run into a problem where Jumpin' Jay Andrews can't actually count to 3.
I believe in Jay, and I think he can count to 3.
I mean, I believe in him. He's a real person. He's standing over there. I just don't know if he can count to 3.
We're going to find out one way or another at the end of this match.
Somebody should have checked that before he went in to be the ref.
Jay can count to 3. Stop it. Braxton with a kick to the back of the head. Barry Wolf on the ground.
But Braxton too gassed to capitalize on this opportunity. He's got to get on his feet.
Slowly pulling himself up. There he goes, almost. See if he keeps climbing. Nope. Trying to keep Barry down. An old-fashioned elbow drop. You don't see many of those these days.
Here we go.
All right, Braxton up to the second rope. Oh, my. Nicely done. 1, 2, again.
Nope.
Foot on the rope.
Up on the ropes. Up on the ropes. And you said that he had no peripheral vision. I told you he could see the man's foot was up on the ropes.
I never said anything like that at all.
You said it when the mic was off for a second there.
Oh, my God.
I'm just here to report on the facts. The fact is...
I wish to hell you would.
The fact is, Barry Wolf got his foot up on the ropes.
I
broke
saw
that
it.
count.
Everybody saw him get his foot on the ropes. That's not in contention.
It absolutely is not. You're right.
Braxton up. Uh-oh. Oh, just slammed back down. 1, 2. Oh, there's the 2 count.
See, he stops there. He takes that little hitch there where I think he genuinely has to think about it.
I don't think he does.
Anyway, whatever happened there, Braxton had enough time to kick out of that.
Yes. Of that, you are correct.
I'm just stunned at the fact that you actually agreed with me.
Did you just see that? There's 2.
That's 2.
Wait.
That's 2.
Wait.
Can he do it? Can he?
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure he knows what it means, though. I mean, you sort of learn it by rote.
Are you saying he's like a dog where he's just mimicking the commands that he's been given?
No, I'm
What are
saying
you
it's more like
talking
a horse where you kick on the ground. It's just
A
repeating
horse?
something. He is no. Well, look at him.
Jay, if you want me to have a new commentary partner, I'll be happy to search for one.
Oh,
Barry,
Braxton.
that forehead
makes the-
meeting the pole. Braxton's up. Beautiful elevation. This guy
Throwing
is
that
pretty
hip
impressive.
high into Barry Wolf. Rolling him towards the middle. First wise thing he's done all night.
Yeah. Both guys just wondering what they got to do to get this thing to end. Up, trying to do a sunset. Barry says no,
Barry
thank
turns
you.
it around. Oh my! Devastating.
Come on, Barry, get on him.
He can't get up after that. Barry,
Barry can barely get up.
Do your thing, Barry. That
Speaking
kid
of
can't
getting
get up now.
Barry's going up. Maybe.
He's just
Probably
holding
not.
himself up right now.
Yeah. Can't say I blame him.
Measuring it out,
Fall and
dropping
drop.
that fist.
Yep. Ugh. Using that hard head.
Barry's the kind of guy who doesn't want to let this kid off that easily. He's going to throw in a little extra punishment here.
Putting some stank on it, as it were. Braxton still got a bit of rally left in him. Right in the bread basket. Barry looks like he's about to throw up. Oh, hard fist to the side of the face.
Lasagna, not as good an idea of a pre-match
And a half-gallon
meal.
of milk.
Nope. Not as wise as you'd think.
Nope.
I'm not sure Barry Wolf was expecting this much fight out of Braxton.
Probably not. Oh, blocked. Jay Andrews wisely backing up a bit there. Barry's got him in the fireman. Oh my, what a neck breaker that was. Barry, just get him, Barry.
I think even Jay Andrews could count to 3 on this one.
1, 2. Oh, Barry says not yet. Oh, man.
Barry does not let him get the 3 count. He is not done working over Braxton Hunter.
Nope, not yet. Barry's got him up. Braxton fighting back. Oh, bit of a bulldog there. 1, 2, 3. My goodness. I can't believe it. I don't often agree with Barry, but I think maybe Barry's right. Well, good for Braxton Hunter. Well done up against Barry Wolf.
Wow. I can't believe that.
You can't believe it. I'm not sure Braxton
question is,
can believe
though, the owner of the company comes out and is the referee for this match. Is this one of those
Are
situations
you trying to call
where
favoritism?
I'm saying he may have something. He may have an out for Barry Wolf.
I don't believe it.
Braxton Hunter making his way around the outside. Good for him. He just hung with one of the best that Mississippi has to offer in Barry Wolf.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to take anything away from Braxton Hunter when I say I have my questions about Jay Andrews' work in that match.
Do you?
I'm not trying to take anything away from Braxton. I think he did a good job hanging in there with one of the best.